Holy bumpkin, I was gone for 2 weeks and so much has happened at Sunflower Land. I mean, what is this? This, and this. The Sunflower Land team, have they been on steroid all this while? Oh, so we already have 2,000 new players joining during the first 4 days of December? What is going on? Look, if all it takes for great stuff to happen is for me to take a break, I'm happy to disappear for a long time is what I'm saying. Hey, my fellow fake online friends, welcome back to another video of Sunflower Land. My name is RV, and in this video I will summarize the recent Sunflower Land streams and updates for you in less than the truth is, this one is going to be a little bit longer than usual because we have so much to cover and they are all major updates. If you're like me, not quite caught up with what's happening at Sunflower Land lately and are wondering what are the exciting stuffs the team has planned for 2024, this video is for you. Disclaimer, please note that all information from the team is purely for educational and entertainment purposes. Take all the information presented with a grain of salt and the information shared unguaranteed to make it into the game. And none of this is financial advice. Before we start, if you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss out on the latest updates at Sunflower Land, hit that like and subscribe buttons now because if you don't, I would just politely ask again next time. Plaza Username. Great news, you can now add username to your Bumpkin. Well, precisely starting from 12th December all the way to 16th December, farms will progressively be able to claim their own unique names. As this is on a first-come first-served basis, the team members, moderators, and beta testers will be among the first to create their own usernames. So, if your names happen to be Adam or Craig or Spencer or Romy or Harry, well, you need a new name. The rest of our turns will be sorted according to the ascending farm numbers. If you want to find out when's your turn, just visit the mayor at the Pumpkin Plaza and he will tell you exactly when you can choose your username. Of course, be reminded that you have to follow the code of conduct when choosing your name, which prevents you from picking vulgar or offensive names. You also won't be allowed to impersonate others too. I'll drop the link of the official document down below so you can read more about this. Also, a little birdie, and by a little birdie I mean Craig, told me that the name we choose has to be at least 3 characters, and so I guess I'll just have to close my eyes and hit another random key on my keyboard. And once again, just like any other naming service, each name is unique and cannot be repeated by another user. However, it seems like you will be able to change your name at some point, but they will also cost block bucks to do so. Christmas special event. The Winter Wonderland has taken over the Pumpkin Plaza on 12th of December and players will be able to complete quests for rewards. I've been doing it for 2 days. It seems like the quest is very easy and is quite similar to the Witch's Eve season core maze minigame except for there's no time limit. Basically, for once a day during the 12th-day Christmas event, you'll be tasked with finding the 10 hidden candy that the Santa has lost in the Pumpkin Plaza. The best part yet, this is an entirely free event. There's no resource burning from a player's end, and on top of the daily quest prizes, you will also receive a special non-withdrawable festive tree NFT if you complete all of the 12 days. So make sure that you don't miss out on any day, because if you have the festive tree placed at your farm, you will be able to shake the tree once from the period of 20th to 31st December and receive a special reward from it. In summary, if you play the quest for 12 days straight, you will get a special reward, and shaking that special reward will give you another special reward. Sounds like fun. Oh, hey look! Here's a list of the potential items you can get from shaking the festive tree, and if you like this video and subscribe to my channel, I will personally pray for you to get the elf hat or 10 block bucks. Wait, what? That's it from the festive tree? No! According to the team, if you have the festive tree placed on your farm on the 28th of December, you will stand a chance of winning the Ancient Rod. In case you don't know, the Ancient Rod is arguably the most OP item in this season. Possessing it will allow you to fish without having to craft a single fishing rod. At the time of this video, players have spent around $360 to a whopping $1,000 in bidding for this item during the in-game auction. So it does carry some amazing perceived value with it and will be very cool to own. As usual, I'll place a link in the doc down below so we can geek out about this event from there. Something worth mentioning is that this doc might or might not be equipped with the latest info, as it mentioned that the event will last for 15 days until 27th of December. And you can actually miss out a day if you needed to spend time with family and friends during the festive season. But hey, to be on the safe side, I would prefer not to miss a single day. It's not really that hard, is it? Oh hey, don't say I didn't remind you for this. If you see any NPC asking for donation for the community artist who built this special event, I would recommend to donate at least one medic to them, because even though it's not guaranteed, those who donated in the previous community build event have always received a special collectible NFT that's pretty cool to have. So this Christmas season, donate and you shall receive. Not financial advice. Portal Builder Competition, aka Portal Hackathon. In case you missed the previous update, Sunflowerland has launched its Builders program, where you can unleash your creativity and embark on the thrilling adventure of building and exploring unique custom islands. Now, this initiative is known as Portals, and you will have the freedom to design breathtaking art, craft captivating gameplay mechanics, create engaging quests and characters, and delve into the rich lore of Sunflowerland. Basically, the possibilities are boundless and limited only by your imagination. Now, before you skip over this update and thinking that this has nothing to do with you as a regular player, I would invite you to think again. Because from what I understand, you don't have to be a full-fledged coder or master artist in order to participate in the upcoming Portal Builder competition, aka Portals Hackathon. According to Adam, if you have any idea for the mini-games or even tool features inside Sunflowerland, it is now easier than ever to build one, because you can now access and use all the codes, game mechanics, and UI elements inside Sunflowerland. You don't even have to build every line of code yourself, because you can literally just look for open source game codes on phaser.io, duplicate a classic or an existing game that you like, and change the UI to Sunflowerland. Now, of course, there will be some learning curve if you are totally new to game development, but if you are somewhat familiar with coding, it is said that some minigames might actually take you less than a day to modify and deploy. It looks like you can reward the players with the arcade tokens in your games, which can be exchanged for rare items. You can also choose to reward them with your own custom collectibles and wearables. Oh hey, here's the best part. To help celebrating the launch of Adventure Portal, the team is hosting a community hackathon with $2,000 worth of prizes to be won. If you're interested, I'll put the related links down below so you can check out the details there. I must admit that this sounds very tempting for me to want to try figuring out the whole build a minigame thing. Should I maybe add this onto the 130 things that's on my 2023 to-do list that is due in never mind. Adam also showed an example portal that he has built during free time during the stream. It is known as Crop Boom, and assume we will see this going live sometimes later too. Overall, what I really love about this update is that Sunflowerland team seems to be really sticking with their original vision of building a truly community-driven open source game, and the Portal initiative has made the process to contribute much easier. At this rate, we will probably see a very much evolved and different Sunflowerland in 2024. Island Prestige Part 1: Perks and Benefits. Get ready, people! Sunflowerland is about to evolve to its next major phase in 2024. The upcoming feature, known as the Island Prestige, will allow you to discover exotic islands, place multiple bumpkins with multiple buffs, unlock new skills, access bonus resource buffs, discover new resources, unlock more area for collectibles and decorations, increasing hoarding limits, increase your reputation as a player in Sunflowerland for lower taxes, and many more bonus rewards. Now that's like an all-in-one jumbo pack of contents and features to unpack all at once. So what do you need to do exactly for this update? I would say absolutely nothing. Just play the game as actively as you could, like you always did. And if you want, maybe save up some resources for the future land expansions on the new islands. Now essentially how this will work is when you reach a certain level and land expansion on the basic home island, you can then choose, the keyword here being choose, not forced, to prestige. And that will bring you to a brand new island with the previously mentioned perks. For example, when your Bumpkin has reached level 30 and you have expanded to 16 expansions on the basic island with this basic tent, you can then travel to the Paddle Paradise if you choose to prestige. Now in the new Paddle Paradise island, the only thing that will be quote-unquote reduced is the count of your land expansion. Because on this new island, you will be able to get new resources like Wildflower, Magic Mushroom, and Ruby Mine. You can also support up to 2 Bumpkins on your farm, build up to 20 expansions, get bonus plots, fruit patches, stone, iron, and gold, and upgrade that pathetic looking Bumpkin tent. Now from what I understand, this is a clickable and expandable building where you can place some of the NFTs inside to save space on your island. When you first prestige, you will also be able to get a plus 0.2 crop totem buff, increased hoarding limit, and of course the ability to unlock bonus NPCs and deliveries. And now in case you are wondering, all of your resources, inventory, collectibles, and stuffs from your previous island will be moved to the new island as well. They'll be kept in your inventory chest, and you will have to be selective on what nodes or items to place when you first move to the new island due to the limiting space of your new home. There will be more opportunities to prestige after that, and each time you do, you will be transported to a brand new island with different perks, more benefits, and bigger Bumpkin house. Look at that Bumpkin mansion over there. It does remind me of the Harvest Moon vibe when you're forced to expand your house because you want to marry that girl. Now, it is said that it will likely take around 1 month for an average player to first prestige. And as each island becomes progressively more difficult, it could take over a year for them to reach the final prestige. Hey, I say them, because you and I, we're not average player, eh? Again, among the other perks you will get from improving your island prestige is advancing in the reputation system, where you can enjoy lower withdrawal taxes, finally! Bonus rewards, bonus game contents, bonus wearables and collectibles, and extra prestige badges and symbols in the MMO. What a way to show off! And of course, you will be able to access a range of bonus Bumpkin skills that will help you to turbocharge your farm. And for the new upcoming revamped skill system, perhaps I'll make another video to discuss on that, for that is one massive topic as well. Island Prestige Part 2, Multiple Bumpkins. Speaking of Bumpkin, the last bit of this update is about the multiple Bumpkins, and I promise that this is the final piece of slightly heavier information that your big brain has to process for this video. Well, with the introduction of the long-awaited multiple Bumpkins, questions have been raised on how will they work in terms of stacking of the Bumpkin boost and Bumpkin security issues. Now, to summarize, the multiple Bumpkin wearable boost will stack similarly to the bot NFT, in which you cannot stack wearables with similar buffs. For example, if you have both Green Amulet and Carrot Amulet for farming buffs, only the stronger one will apply when you are harvesting your carrots. Needless to ask, you will of course not be able to stack the same wearables over and over again with different Bumpkins for obvious reasons. Warnings, warnings, warnings. If you plan to use a high-level Bumpkin that you just bought from OpenSea, you will have to make sure that it is deposited into your farm as the primary Bumpkin before February 2024. This is because in order to support the multiple Bumpkin feature, Sunflowerland is going to use an off-chain approach to track Bumpkin creation and progress. This makes it more seamless and feasible to support Bumpkin inside the game, and it prevents Bumpkin sharing and exploits, which certain players did intentionally to bypass game restriction and skip intended game progression. Now, this also means that new Bumpkins crafted will no longer be NFT, and from February onwards, you are free to withdraw your original Bumpkin NFTs and use it as a PFP collectible in your personal wallet. Worry not, because the bumpkin and its experience will remain on your farm. Now I know all this can sound a little confusing, but if you have always had just one main bumpkin and you don't plan to change that, then there is nothing for you to do or worry about. As for the additional bumpkin, you can always purchase a new one in-game with block bucks in the future. However, if you have multiple bumpkin NFTs in your wallet and you wish to use them as one of the additional bumpkins after you prestige, I'm afraid you won't be able to do that. But you can burn them for new additional bumpkin instead of buying with block bucks. So I guess if you do have extra bumpkins with high level in your wallet now, it's time to list them on the OpenSea, and your deadline to get them sold will be, well, before February. Again, all this information are subject to change, so please be your own judge. Island Prestige Part 3: Frequently Asked Questions. Now here's some frequently asked questions about a new island prestige for the nerdy ones. Yes, that's you. A good question is, how will this affect you if you are already at level 30 and 16 expansions now? Well, basically you will be able to instantly prestige when the system is ready, and as soon as you do that, you could start prestige 2 instantly with 9 expansions. Next question, what will happen if you decide not to prestige? The answer is, you will keep all your expansions but will not be able to access all the new contents on the new island. And to reward the early adopters, there will be prestige rewards given out for those who prestige early. So looking forward to that. Next one that's common to ask, am I disadvantaged in a season if I prestige? Well, when you prestige, you keep all your natural resources. I believe it's referring to resource nodes. However, you will have less space to place them at first. You should be able to gain enough space to place them soon because the first few expansions are relatively easy. But in my opinion, if you are in a tight race for some cool seasonal items that you want and it happens to be the final week of the season, I would probably wait until the season is over before I prestige. You make your own choice. Next question, will the prices for new expansions be the same? What if I've already spent a lot? Yes, the prices will likely be different and require different resources, especially the new ones that are introduced. If you have already expanded past 16, you will be reimbursed for any resources upon prestige. Yes. Finally, link of the official document of Island Prestige down in the description below. Check them out if you want to. Alright, this video is an exhausting one to organize and make. I'm considering to disappear for another 2 weeks after this one. Sorry YouTube algorithm. But hey, seriously, if you have any questions about today's update, please drop them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to find out and get back to you fast. Overall, I'm super excited that we have some major contents coming in 2024. In my opinion, this just make the game so much more interesting, and most of the updates actually take care of players of all levels. 2024, big year for Sunflower Land. Hey look, as usual, Sunflower Land is a constantly evolving Web3 game, and sometimes it takes a little more effort from the players end to get the information needed. And for a player, the earlier you get information, the better you will do in the game. So I would appreciate if you could like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't be too late to find out important updates like this. Thank you for watching, happy holidays in advance, and I will see you in the next video.